Good morning, everyone. It is November 28th, 2018. I do apologize. I have not been on Discord for a few days. I've had some jobs to do. Unfortunately, my YouTube channel isn't making much revenue anyway, and I still got to put food on the table. So I've been busy hustling up side jobs and going to court, which, by the way, went very, very well. So, I'm here at Activist Post, and new bill to require government review of social media accounts, search engine history to buy a gun. And this is from Matt Argist. And people on the right are going to say, well, it's okay because they're not doing gun confiscation as long as it's short of that. And honestly, they don't have a whole lot to say about the confiscations that are already taking place via red flag laws. But, as long as it doesn't affect them, they're not going to give a shit. In one of the most Orwellian bills to date, lawmakers in New York have drafted and proposed a bill that would require a review of a citizen's social media as well as their search engine history going back years just to buy a gun. Now, again, there are many, many, many firearms in this country. A lot of them are not even traceable. It is my opinion that the best thing a person could do in this day and age is to go ahead and buy a gun under the table, and for the reason of SHTF, right? So, what I'm talking about is you don't go and buy a gun off the black market and then carry it around with you because it's going to get you busted. But if you buy a gun off the black market and you put it up, you put it in a place where no one's going to find it, you will have a firearm for that special day, or special time period. And as you know, I've been convicted of distribution of marijuana, so I'm not legally allowed to have a gun. But I do have children, I do have a wife, and I do have other family members to get around that. So, please, for your own benefit, I benefit nothing at all. Don't register your weapons. Don't go get the background checks, because one of these days, you're going to go and try to buy a gun. It's going to come back as you've said X, Y, or Z on your social media accounts, or your comments in a particular video, or your search engines. And they're going to arrest you and put you in some sort of detainment facility. So Senate Bill 9191 would establish an official investigation officer who would scour the social media posts and search engine history of anyone attempting to purchase a gun. It also applies to current gun owners who want to renew their licenses. According to the bill, when a person attempts to purchase a gun, an investigating officer would then be given the password to the gun buyer's social media accounts. The officer would then go back 3 years on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. They would also scour the gun buyer's search engine history from Google, Yahoo, and Bing the ominous text of the bill lays out this Orwellian process clearly. In order to ascertain whether any social media account or search engine history of an applicant presents any good cause for the denial of a license, and by the way, a license is a right stolen from you and sold back to you. The investigating officer shall, after obtaining the applicant's consent pursuant to the subdivision 3 of this section, and obtaining any login, name, password, or other means of or for ascertaining a personal account, service, or electronic communications device necessary to review such applicant's social media accounts and search engine history, review an applicant's social media accounts for the previous 3 years and search engine history for the previous year, and investigate an applicant's posts or searches. And by the way, if you're a person who shares anti-government information on any of those social media accounts, you will be denied the right to have a firearm. And as you know, the Constitution, the Second Amendment, clearly says, shall not be infringed. Says nothing about mental illness. Says nothing about crime convictions. It says nothing about being qualified through search engine posts or search engine queries or social media posts. It says nothing about these things. It says shall not be infringed. So, you know, people think that everything's going to be okay because it's the government doing it. But it's not going to be okay, and history really shows this. It's not going to be okay here in the United States. It's not. And anyone with eyes to see and ears to hear should plainly see this. So, yet another government intrusion on your life. And I want to know, how long is it going to be until until you, the people, have had enough of this shit? How long is it going to be until, you know, you start standing up? How long is it going to be until you realize just how profoundly fucked we all are? I hope, for everyone's sake, that these realizations come to you, the general public, the non-thinking conformists of this country. I hope you begin to think for yourself very, very soon. Otherwise, well, we're all going to be fucked as a result of that. I hope you all have a good day. Till next time, kill the state before the state kills you.